your voice will get amplified.
You, my brothers and sisters, are called to be free, but to not use your freedom to indulge in sin. Rather serve one another humbly in love. For the entire law is fulfilled in keeping this one command. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. Love your neighbor as yourself. If you bite and be quiet to other, watch out for you will be destroyed by each other.
What do you guys understand from what he's just read? Please. Okay. I agree with that. Now, I want us to go to verse Galatians 5, 22 and to 25. 22 to 25. Galatians 5, 22 to 25. Whilst you guys try and open, are you open? Okay, go, you want to read first?
But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance. Against such there is no law. And they that are Christ have crucified the flesh with the affliction and lust. If you live in the Spirit, let us also walk in the Spirit.
Amen. So now, I want to tell us something today. You know, it's stop making your feet move so that we don't have too much echo. Just try and keep still for a little bit, okay? Just for us to record the lesson. So, I want to teach you guys something today about the fruits of the Spirit. You cannot get the fruit of the Spirit without God. So, when we are born again, we receive Jesus, it means now we have God in what? In our hearts, isn't it? In our lives, isn't it? Get baptized, it means we have died and risen with Christ. If we go to the Bible and we read Jesus is filled with the power of the Holy Spirit after he goes gets baptized and he goes into the desert and all of this. You know the story, we do the lessons together, isn't it? Now, let us just take this part of the lesson for today that I want us to understand something. Let's say it's planting season. Who knows what planting season is? Now? To plant. Okay? So, today, I want to plant some stuff. I want to plant some stuff. You guys can tell me if I can plant it, yes or no. Okay? So, I want to plant a sucker, a lollipop.
No.
Wouldn't it be awesome if a lollipop tree grew in my backyard?
Yes.
It would have. No. Don't you think so? But would a lollipop grow in my backyard? Would it? No. Because a lollipop's not going to do that. I like eating jelly powder. And eating jelly, homemade jelly. Who doesn't like jelly?
I like jelly.
Oh my God. When it's hot and it cools you off nicely, and you get all the different layers with the different flavors. If I could plant this in my backyard. Oh man, look why you're popping my bubble. I thought if I could plant this, I could grow some jello in the backyard. Oh, yum. If I plant a slab of chocolate.
What? No.
Don't you think I can get a nice chocolate tree? Oh, couldn't I get a nice chocolate tree in my backyard and then I can just go plop chocolate every day? Can chocolate grow a chocolate tree? Oh, guys, you guys have been so hush this morning.
You can't.
I can't. Okay. But now, can you guys tell me something? If I want to grow and plant, what do I need?
You need sunlight.
Okay, number one, remember we put up our hands, we need sunlight, we need water, we need carbon dioxide, David.
Seeds.
We need the actual seed. There's something else we forgot. We need the sand, we need the soil, isn't it? We need the temperature. We need photosynthesis. Oh my, you guys are getting too smart on me. Manure. All those things that we need, isn't it? Can a seed just grow in a place where all those things don't exist?
Yes.
Sometimes they can be missing something and they can grow, but they don't bear fruit or something defective happens, isn't it? So the same thing happens, when we try to plant a seed in a place where we're missing stuff. So do you think if I put this potato, it would grow? If I put it in the ground, in good ground, and put manure and it would grow? Yes. You think if I took this apple and cut it up and got the apple seeds and put them in the ground, they would grow? No? You say no, why?
If it's from the stores, you can't. Because they put chemicals inside it that make the seeds.
Yeah, we could argue that point, but let's just say this is all natural seed. Okay? If we put it in the ground, it will grow. Okay? If I took this nectarine and I put it I took the seed and I put it after eating the fruit, I took the seed and I put it in the ground, do you think the fruit would grow?
Yes.
And the grapes? It would grow, hey? Or we would have a grapevine and every day we would go there and pick as many grapes as we like. Isn't it?
For the nectarine, we said the answer was before the nectarine, we said what to the plant live. So we said seeds, so we need to answer.
Okay. So now that we have agreed that in planting season we need the different seeds, and there's certain things that we can't grow because they are not they are an end product, they are not a seed. Okay? Then we need to make actual conditions for the seeds to grow, germinate, and for photosynthesis to take place. Isn't it? So, we are in agreement with all of that. Now, that's for the plant. But today I want to tell you that you are a seed. You are a seed. You are a seed today. I want you guys to take yourselves as the seed. For the lesson that we are doing today, you are the seed. And God is the planter of the seed. Okay? So God is planting you here on this earth. When you were born again, you are now planted. And now you are a little plant that is growing from that seed. When the day you gave your life to Jesus, now you're growing into a tree, and now your tree needs to start doing what? What happens? No, it's now a tree. Can't still be doing photosynthesis. When the tree is now big, what do you expect from your tree? Fruit. So now God is expecting fruit from you, because God planted you for you to bear fruit. So now you need to do what? You need to bear fruit. But who continues to bear? Who continues to help you? Does God just leave you to bear fruit by yourself?
No.
Do you just leave leave your tree to bear fruit by itself? What do you do to your tree? Yes. You give it water. You give it fertilizer.
Sunlight.
You make sure it's still got sunlight. You give it? Give it loving care. Courage. Huh? They did say it. Okay? And the same thing with God. God does the same thing for you. God is the one. If you don't have God and you don't allow yourself to be used by God and for God to do things in your life, you will not be able to bear fruit. What happens to a tree that doesn't bear fruit, boys and girls?
It dies.
No. It doesn't die as such, but what happens to it? If you are the owner of a tree that doesn't bear fruit, what do you do to that tree? You remove it. You move it? What do you do? Huh?
I see what went wrong and mistakes were.
You can try to fix the tree. You still failing. The tree still doesn't want to bear fruit. What do you do? You keep just trying to see, trying to fix, trying to repair the tree, isn't it? But then what do you do? Right? You cut it down. So you cut the tree down. Because this tree is not bearing fruit, chop, 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 down. The word of God says that God is the vine keeper. And He will prune our branches. He will cut off things in our lives that do not bear fruit. And He will even cut the bushes that don't bear fruit. If we remember, there's a story in the Bible when Jesus was walking with His disciples. And then He got to the fig tree. And the fig tree didn't have fruit. When Jesus was hungry and He wanted to eat from the tree, what happened? He never cut it down. He did something. He did what? He cursed the tree. And then the next day when they came and they walked past, what happened to that tree? They found the tree was what? Is what? No, it withered and died. It withered and died. So, if you don't bear, what are you saying? And listen, as a child of God, you have to allow God to help you to bear the fruit that you need to bear. And you know what? You are not the one that will see the fruit and eat the fruit. It is the people that are around you. So, if I am a good tree, and God is nurturing my tree, and my branches have guavas, and you are walking on the road, and you see a guava tree sitting for itself in the bush, what do?
Eat the guava.
You go to the tree and do what? And pick the guavas, and eat some guavas. Isn't it? That's what you did yesterday. You went and picked some guavas. But if that tree didn't bear fruit, would you be able to eat the guavas? No. Yes. I know what you want to say, but we don't want to talk about that here. Okay? So, now, let's say we're going to use the different fruits. I want to give you guys some papers. And on these papers, we have to pass to the people behind you, okay? You take one, you pass to the person behind you. You take one, you pass to the person behind you, okay? You take one, you pass to the person behind you. Okay? Pass to the person behind you. And then it's part of our lesson. Pass to the person behind you, and if they don't reach, then take one and pass. Take one and pass, so that everyone gets. If they're not enough, why have you left them all the papers? You only need to take one. Take one and pass. Did everyone get a paper?
Yes.
Okay. Let's look at those. Do you see that those are the names, or those are the types of the fruit of the Spirit that we will have, that we will grow in? I want to show you guys something. Because God is so good and God is so great, He makes our trees to bear all the different types of fruits. So, your tree of life does not only bear the fruit of an orange. Your fruit of your tree of life bears an orange, it bears a mango, it bears a pawpaw, it bears an apple, it bears an avocado, it bears a banana, it bears monkey fruit, it bears tomato, a coconut, only one fruit, a pineapple. So all the different fruits, your tree will grow. Okay? It doesn't mean that you're going to need 10 trees to be able to see all those fruits. One tree. Okay? Yes. So when you allow God to grow, to use you and grow all the fruits of the Spirit in your life, you will bear the fruits. Let us read our papers.
It says,
There is the fruit of the Spirit. What fruit of the Spirit is the first one that is listed there at the top? Love. You will grow in the fruit of love. You will be able to share love with others. You will be so loving to others that when you see other people, you even can't hold yourself. You at home, you say, I don't want to love no one today. But when you go outside, you just laugh. You can't even control yourself. It just happens because you have grown in that fruit. When even if you get angry with people, you still feel that you love them. Okay? Patience, isn't it? The next one. Patience. Patience. You want time. It's like, don't want to waste time and busy sitting here and waiting for people. But then all of a sudden you get there and you find yourself, when you look at your time, I waited for 5 hours. And I was able to do so, and I couldn't even get angry. I was patient. I was patient with the people. What's the next one?
joy.
Joy. You know, you feel happiness. Joy is greater than happiness. Joy is so fulfilling. So when you grow in the fruits of the Spirit, you feel joy all the time. You are not only happy for yourself, you are also happy for other people. What's the next one?
Peace.
There is nothing like being at peace. You just have peace. There is not, who likes to be afraid? Who likes to be full of fear and not able to sleep? You just don't have a peace of mind. You don't know what's going to happen. You worry. Who likes to be worried? No one. So you want to grow in the fruit of peace. And only God can give you peace. That fruit. Okay? What's the next fruit? Goodness. Goodness. You want to grow in the fruits of goodness. You are just a good person. You only do good things. You never ever think of bad. You think of good. You bring good to the world. When the people come near you, all they feel is love and kindness from you because you are a good person. What's the next fruit?
Kindness.
Kindness. Oh my goodness. trample on you, people try to do bad things to you, and you just keep on being kind and forgiving. And the next one? Gentleness. Gentleness. You are just gentle. People push you. People push you. And you just remain calm and gentle. Yes, you don't react. People come and they even do this. And you just look at them. And you help them. And they come and they do things and you just help them. And you see somebody who's carrying heavy stuff, you go gently and you help them. Because you're a good person. You're a child of God. What's the next fruit? Self-control. Self-control. When people come and press you in the wrong place, you are able to say, no, I will not do that. Because my God does not expect you to do these things. You have self-control. You do not do things that do not go with what God has asked you. You refuse. You are able to say, even to your own friends, no, a child of God does not do that. Therefore, I am a child of God, I do not do that. That is having what? Self-control. What is our last one?
Faithfulness.
Faithfulness. Faithfulness is being faithful, is never changing. When this is the way we are going, you are not going to change and go another way. You remain faithful. Solid, you walk that way. You remain faithful because if you have made a promise to do something, you make sure you carry that promise to the end. You don't make promises to be broken. When you made a promise to Jesus that He is Lord over your life, and that you will live for Him and you will live to be like Him every day, you remain faithful to that. Boys and girls, these are our 9 fruits of the Spirit that we grow in as we are the trees from the seed that God has planted you where you are for you to grow in this. Number 1 question that I'm going to ask you is, who is the planter of the fruit of the Spirit? God. Who is the seed in the fruit of the Spirit? Me. How do I grow in the fruit of the Spirit? How do I grow in the fruits of the Spirit? Okay, let's now take what we learned about the actual plant and put it into us as the plant. Before we get to the actual examples, but let's use the examples that we used as we were learning. Yes, Karen? Sorry? No, I just said now, let's use it. I said, what is it that helps you to grow in the fruits of the Spirit? Or who is it that helps you to grow? Right? Guys, who? God.
Amen.
Who? Not what. Who? When we say what, it is now the elements that God brings in, the conditions. You placing yourself in the fertile soil. You allowing God to water you. You now, what else? If you are a plant, what do you need? You need good soil, isn't it? You need water. You need sunlight. You need all those things. Where do we get them from? God. So when we have God in our life, we grow in the fruit of the Spirit. Who experiences us growing in the fruit of the Spirit?
Jesus.
The people around us. So that's why we mustn't shout answers. We must allow to repeat because we're shouting the wrong answer. So it's the people around us. The people around us, because as you walk with your fruit, or as you stand with your fruit, wherever you are, who are busy picking your fruit and eating them? The people around. Because if you look, you can't be kind to yourself. You need to show kindness to who? To others. You can't love only yourself. You have to love who? Others. You can't be patient with yourself only. You have to also be patient with others. So it is others that will also benefit. Yourself and others will benefit from you growing in the fruit of the Spirit. And your relationship with God grows stronger and mighty. And you will just become a person who just oozes God. You just pour God out of yourself. Because all those fruits of the Spirit are just what God is. That is who God is. Not what. Who God is. Okay? So are we understanding?
Yes.
Are the lessons the same?
Yes.
Is this lesson today the same like the one you learned before? Kind of. But a little different in that it is now telling you where the seed, where the fruit actually comes from. It is not only telling you what the fruit is, isn't it? It is also telling you how you can get the fruit. So we all understand that when you are alone, you will not get the fruit. You need God. God is the giver of the fruit. Okay? So if we agree with that, we finish our lesson. And our main verse for today is the Galatians 5, verse 22 and 23. And you guys need to learn and memorize that verse. Next week, we will go through it together. So our main verse for today is Galatians 5, verse 22 to 23. Sorry, to 25. Verse 22